Alright, buenos dias, que paso amigos, John's Moto Garage, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we got a cart full of groceries and a motorcycle with 2 Deviant Fabs Defender bags. Whew, what a blast. Today I'm going to demonstrate a few things. One, just because you have to run and do some chores, today we're picking up diapers, doesn't mean you have to be bored, doesn't mean you have to be a boring old dude. While I'm doing that, I'll talk a little bit about the Lowrider S. Not a ride review, but just a few things I totally dig about the motorcycle. On the way back, make sure you stay tuned to see how much junk we can load up on this bike. Will it fit? And then also, can we pull off a wheelie with a box of diapers on the back? So tons of fun stuff jam-packed into this episode. Stay tuned. If you dig the content, like, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram at John's Moto Garage. I appreciate the support. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Bungee cords, where are the bungee cords? Bingo, bingo. Alright guys, buenos dias, que paso, amigos. Where the heck are my gloves? Ironically, this has become like my bike for running errands. And the reason being is because I got these Deviant Fabs Defender hard bags on it, so I can actually take this moto out to pick stuff up. Who would have thought? Who would have thought you could take something so boring and mundane as picking up diapers and doing the grocery shopping and turn it into something so fun and rad. I didn't realize I was low on gas on this thing. Feels good. Feels good being back on the saddle. So I don't care what they say, you guys. Don't let anybody tell you that you have to grow up and you have to get boring in life, because there's always ways to have fun. Thing is a complete monster. We're racing against the sun. I've yet to do a proper ride review on it, but just a few things that I really dig about this. Harleys are notorious for being just kind of rough around the edges, super rumbly, rattle your teeth out, and they're just not really known for being smooth. The new M8s are a lot smoother, the new Softails. However, the first thing I noticed when I jumped on this, when I picked it up, aside from the fact that you can bust a power wheelie in second gear, which is just absolutely absurd to me on a bike of this caliber, it's just crazy. It should not be possible. But anyway, one of the things I first noticed on the Lowrider S was just how smooth the bike actually is. You still got that grunt to it, you got that rough Harley feel, but it's actually a very smooth, and it has like a refined feel to it in the throttle input and acceleration, as well as in the shifting and all of that. So I was pleasantly surprised, because I came from the Street Bob, which is a rad bike, don't get me wrong, but this thing, for being such a grunty raw Harley, it is also at the same time a very smooth, refined, comfortable machine. So that's one of the main things I totally dig about it. Another thing that I totally dig about this bike is the style. There's rad looking motorcycles in my opinion. You've got the suspension, you've got the bars, you've got the exhaust, you got the fairing in the front, just kind of everything that's customized on the bike, you know, the way people are able to customize them and personalize them, all that good stuff. So that's something I totally dig about them. And you start to see a lot of the same looking ones, but still, I dig it. And then fun factor, dude. I always go to the fun factor. You jump on this bike and every time it puts a smile on my face. I have such a blast on it. Sometimes it sits, you know, for weeks or 2 weeks, and I kind of forget what it is that I love so much about it. And then I jump on and I'm instantly reminded as to why I have this motorcycle. Just such a gnarly bike, man. The cool thing about these is, even though within the Dyna scene you do see a lot of them that are set up like this, it's still a real unique looking bike. You don't see a ton of these out there on the streets. We'll park up over here. This looks like a good spot. All right, we're here. We're gonna jump off. I'm gonna change my camera angle so it's more conducive to what we're doing, and then we will See if we can get diapers home. See if we can just do all the chores that we have to do. But yeah, Lowrider S, man, if you haven't ridden one and you get the opportunity, I highly recommend it. Super fun bikes. All right, let's run into Walmart. When you're grabbing a shopping cart, you want to make sure you get like a legit shopping cart, not one that has like a wobbly wheel.
There you go. Have a great day.
Thanks. Have a good night.
You too.
Traffic jam over there. Where do you find condensed milk at? It's got to be in like the bakery type stuff. Am I right? Oh, you know what we do need? Syrup. $1.33 sounds good to me. They keep jacking up the prices on my Fresca. I get Fresca because it gives me like the sensation of drinking soda. It's supposedly a little bit healthier. No sugar, but it's got that fake sugar, so odds are I'll end up with cancer here soon enough. Walmart's great. They have these real cheapo potato chips. Quick question. You don't happen to know where condensed milk is by chance, do you? Right on. Thanks, dude.
Yellow.
Hey, is it evaporated milk or condensed milk?
Condensed.
So you need condensed, but not evaporated?
Yeah. Just get one can.
Ooh, this is quickly spiraling out of control, you guys. I haven't even gotten the main thing, which is the diapers. Diapers. 23 bucks on diapers. That seems good enough for me. Oh, jeez. Were you grabbing these ones?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you mind having the ripped box?
Yeah. They're gonna rip it anyway.
Yeah, right. Have a good one. A few pizza pockets. She wants me to pick up pizza. I don't think pizza's gonna fit. Dang, this is sketch, bro. Oh, we got these little DiGiorno's the other day. They're actually really good. They're tiny though, but you know what? That might actually be better for what I'm looking for. All right, brochowskis, let's roll. Vámonos. How's it going, man?
Yeah, just give me a moment or two, because he went to get some coffee and forgot about it. Here and chill until here he is.
Okay, cool. The other thing we have to do is see if this costs less than $100. I only brought $100 cash.
You going to motorcycle here?
Yeah,
I hope all this can go in your bike.
I know. Well, I think we should be good. I try to be strategic, so I got saddlebags, so we should be okay.
Good, good. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Do you ride?
No, I don't ride, but I don't even never drove a car before. I did one time, just a friend. I saw a friend with a moped one time.
Oh yeah.
On the little motorbike.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that kid's a good feeling and all that.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun for sure. Yeah, it's 2 wheels. That's pretty good.
2 wheels and a motor.
Yeah.
Motorcycles have more.
Right on. Thanks a bunch, David. Have a good one. Howdy. Cool. Thanks for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, so you got to be strategic about this. So for starters, let's work on getting everything that will load up into the bags in the bags. So you got some ham, original syrup, sweetened condensed milk, a couple cans of that, pizza pockets. As you can tell, I really only work with the essentials. More pizza pockets. Now while I'm doing this, just a little background. So Deviant Fabrications, Joe, the owner, reached out and he actually sent me these bags to do kind of a candid review on them. And so I installed them, I set them up, and there's a little bit of drama or controversy regarding the bags when I first set them up. I think a lot of people didn't quite realize that these are a, it's a throwback to the Defender police motorcycle that Harley had back in the 80s, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And they had this style saddlebag on them. So the idea wasn't that Deviant Fabrications created a new design. They're doing a replica of the Defender bags. and he makes a pretty solid replica. So what he was asking for me to do was basically test out his replica. And the difference with these, as you have it this solid mount here, so you don't have the sagging that you get with some of the other bags. So when I got these, it wasn't for me seeing if I dig this style saddlebag. It was actually seeing how this type of saddlebag, his replica, kind of holds up for a replica. They look the part for sure, and so far functionality wise it's definitely been spot on. So here's the tough part. I'm actually surprised a 12-pack of soda fits perfectly. I didn't realize these were as spacious as they are. Wow. So we're left with a couple pizzas. That's the oldest trick in the book, man. But you know, I got the smaller pizzas just for the wifey and I think they may actually fit. Bam, dude. Perfect. To be honest, I'm surprised they're more spacious than I anticipated for this. But like I said, man, who said that chores have to be boring, you guys? The way I see it is you can turn anything into a fun adventure, bro. So check out the other video where I actually did the installation on these saddlebags. If you haven't already, if you're interested in this style bag, reach out to Deviant Fabrications. Tell him John's Moto Garage sent you. He'll probably hook you up. And I think we're about ready to go. So anyway, leave a comment below. What's the craziest thing you have ever hauled on a motorcycle? Have you ever caught yourself in a predicament? This ain't going anywhere, dude. Hey, you think I'll make it back in one piece, dude? I think so. It looks pretty solid. Yeah, we should be good. Hey, as long as I'm not doing any wheelies, I should be good to go. Alright, dude. Have a good one. Let me know, what's the craziest thing you've ever hauled on a motorcycle, and was it successful? Did you lose it? I guess we'll find out here soon. I know it's dark so you can't see what's going on. Don't worry, I'll cut back to the house real soon. But another thing I totally love about this bike is the freaking exhaust, the way it sounds. Such an awesome sounding motorcycle. The Bassani 2-in-1 sounds awesome. All right, let's jump back to the house. It amazes me, man, in second gear that you can rip a wheelie like this on this motorcycle. Oh, you gotta love it, dude. I mean, to have a cruiser that you can ride like that, I've yet to have one. I've yet to find one aside from this, so that's one of the things I absolutely love about this bike. But what I'm really doing is testing out to see how well secure that diaper box is in the back. I'm not just out trying to be a hooligan, you guys. Come on. Bam, back to the garage. We made it back in one piece. Let's make sure everything's still back there. Touchdown. What's up, dude?
What is anger?
Diapers, you want some?
No.
You crazy. Alright, you guys, John's Moto Garage. We made it back in one piece.
A pizza pocket.
I got your pizza pockets in here.
Oh.
I got them just for you, dude.
Can you get ice cream?
I got stuff for ice cream and for a little tiger.
Can you get chocolate ice cream?
I did not buy chocolate ice cream, but we have chocolate to put in our ice cream, okay, dude?
Okay.
Not to fear. Why don't you run inside with mommy real quick, okay, buddy?
Okay.
I love you, dude. Alright, you guys, John's Moto Garage, we did it. We made it back in one piece. I can't believe it. Super rad. Not only were we able to load the diapers up on here, we were able to pop a few wheelies on the Lowrider S. So, just to finish things out, Lowrider S, huge fan of it. Such a fun bike. I love the way it looks. I love the way it rides. It's smoother. It does feel more refined. That 110, even the new M8s that I've ridden, even the ones, well, I've only ridden like the demo bikes, but even those, this thing in my by my estimations, will still kick their butt. I haven't ridden any of those that have really been like opened up, but it's a gnarly motorcycle. I love the way these things sound, and frankly, the fun factor is all there on the Lowrider S. So it is such a blast. Huge fan of them still. Eventually, I'll get to doing a legit ride review on this motorcycle. The Deviant Fabs bags, I've used these a few times so far. The look, I'll admit, starting out, I was not a huge fan of the Defender look. However, it has grown on me, and it started to grow on me even before I got these. But looks wise, I'll be the first to say I dig the look of the Dyna without them. But when it comes to functionality, so far they're holding up and they're working as advertised. So big shout out to Joe from Deviant Fabrications. He's not paying me for this. He sent them out to me to have me try them out, and that's what I'm doing. And so far I'm digging them. And to be honest, I didn't think we would be able to fit close to as much stuff that we did today in this shopping trip in the saddlebag. So for that reason, I'm pretty stoked. Cool thing is you got plenty of different places for hooks to tie stuff down. So bam, there you have it. We've demonstrated and proven you can take something as boring as going and picking up diapers and turn it into the funnest thing ever. You'll be looking for an excuse to go pick up diapers next time. A full 12-pack of Fresca, or you know, whatever you guys dig. Check out Dyna Demos. They actually maxed out their bags. My hat fit in there. 2 DiGiorno pizzas, 3 cans of sweetened condensed milk, 1 thing of original syrup, and then, oh shoot, most importantly, shredded ham from Walmart. Oh crikey, a partridge in a pear tree. Like, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram at John's Moto Garage if you dig the content. As always, I appreciate the support. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Adios, nos vemos. Jackie's making fun of me. Were you standing there this whole time? Oh my gosh, awkward. What's that?